Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to get started. I decided to do this because in the last few months, I've actually been part of a songwriting group that has been... That's a kiss, not a nap. Lovely. Yeah, I've been part of a songwriting group that's run by a lady over in Canada, Nicole, and she's a wonderful sort of coach of all types of creativity, creative endeavours. So during the last 3 or 4 months, she's given us a lot of different prompts, and sometimes it's a text-based prompt, and sometimes it's an image. And as a result of those prompts, I've written a whole lot of new songs. So I wanted to share them. But I'll start with one that was actually written before the Songwriters Block group formed. Nicole was actually giving us challenges through another open group, songwriting challenges. This one came out of that. This is called Autumn Bride, and it's actually going on to the next album. So see what you think. The working weeks of memory when I open my eyes, 2 whole days before I start back in that grind. Somewhere the bell is ringing for another autumn bride, and I sigh, rolling over to curl up on my side. Seems I've ached for you since I don't know when. Days turn to hours and years slip by again. Somewhere the bells keep ringing for that damn autumn bride, and I cry, 'cause time's never, ever on my side. Through the blue of the sky, across the grey of the sea, in the blackest of nights, oh, come back to me. Throw the covers off and get to my feet, stumble to the kitchen for that hit of caffeine. Somewhere the bells keep clanging, and I know that bride will smile, I can't lie. The brew's bitter when you're on the other side. Spring leaves, I saw the echo of your gaze, the color that lured me so deep into this maze. Oh, and I swear I see Aurora Australis in your eyes, but that seeming tranquility, it lies, oh, it lies. I put my coffee down, pick up my strings, hum this melody till I can sing. Somewhere a bell will ring for ships that miss that tide, so I'll try to forget you and your pretty autumn bride. The damn autumn bride. Hey Lana, how are you? It's great to see you. Oh, great to see that you're here, listening. Yeah, so Autumn Bride, that will end up on the album whenever we get out of lockdown and I can get into the studio. Very much looking forward to that. We had planned on actually starting recording, would have been back in June, I think, but the lockdowns have conspired against me, as they have for many people. Thanks, Kaz. So this one is not going on the album. So most of these new ones are in a very raw state, to the point where one of them I just finished essentially last night. I wrote it last night, or wrote the last bit of it last night. But this one is called Regrets Remain. I had a dream I'd walk the stage, capturing people's hearts as I wept and raged. At the tender age of 19, my courage faded, I quit that dream. And all the little pains remind me, regret remains, it remains. There was a boy who held my heart. I told him we would never part. He had no interest in my things, so I let them fall to wear his ring. And all the little pains remind me, regret remains, it remains. They say hindsight's 20/20, so you don't make the same mistakes. So tell me why I've regrets aplenty, if memory is all it takes, all it takes. All it takes. I tell myself the path I took gave me things I couldn't learn from books. It may seem like a winding road, but dreams always lighten my load. And all the little pains are the stories that remain. They remain. They remain. Ah, yes, all the little pains that make great songwriting fodder. For me, anyway. It's the source of many, many songs. Now there was a song that I had written for Little Acorn, and I don't know where I wrote it down, and I can't find any of the chords, so I'm not going to play that one. It was one I wrote after I came back from a trip to New Zealand, and it was called the Land of the Long White Cloud. I will track it down somewhere, but not today. But one of the things that kind of came from that trip as well is I went on a stargazing session, I guess it's called, at Lake Tekapo, which is like a dark sky reserve. So it's amazing. You can actually see the whole of the Milky Way. Is just incredible. And the very knowledgeable guide for the evening was actually telling us a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of scientific stuff about formation of stars and different types of stars, but also a whole lot of stories of different cultures. And one of the things he actually talked about was the dark emu, the constellation, the dark constellation that is incredibly apparent when you can actually see the whole Milky Way. So that kind of sparked this song, which is called The Stars. On a tiny speck of dust, spinning round in space, but not everything we trust is tied to this place. Yes, the stars will lead us home. The stars above will lead us home. Scott. Tiny pinpricks of light breaking through the sky. In darkness find my sight and my guide to steer by. Yes, the stars will lead me home. The stars above will lead us home. Those creatures traced in ancient light, stories long composed, dance through all the nights, emu to Virgo. Yes, the stars will lead me home. The stars above will lead us home. So here on this tiny speck of dust, we journey around the sun. We dream because we must, still tied to this one. But the stars will lead us on. The stars above will lead us home. Yes, the stars supper will lead us home. Hey Jess, thank you. Hey Fee. That's my sister Fiona is actually watching from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and hopefully feeling a bit better. She's been a bit crook. So the next one is I can't even remember what the prompt was for this one, but it whatever the prompt was that came about was it got me thinking about how there are like sounds about your house. You know, the way a stair creaks, the way a particular window always shakes in storms or whatever, that kind of make it feel like your home because you're so used to them and you're so comfortable with them. So this came out of that. This is called the creaking board. I don't want to be the sun for you, glorious as that might be. That's a beauty that I can't sustain. You know, it isn't me, and I'll never be your shining star. It's too cold a distance, it's much too far. So let me be the creaking board on the way up your front stairs. That old familiar sound that says you're home. Lay down your cares, lay down your cares. Don't compare me to a summer storm or the wildness of the sea. I'm a little more predictable than that, can't you see? Like your favorite morning paper there on the lawn, making sense of the world with every dawn. Let me be the creaking board on the way up your front stairs. That old familiar sound that says you're home. Lay down your cares, lay down your cares. Night follows day, dawn falls to dusk. My heart stays with you because it must. So let me be the creaking board on the way up your front stairs. That old familiar sound that says you're home. Lay down your cares, lay down your cares. Sing the songs I know and love as you go about your day. Smile at the jokes I used to make, all the silly things I'd say. You might forget my flowers through the years, but don't forget we had more laughter than tears. So let me be the creaking board on the way up your front stairs. That old familiar sound that says you're home. Lay down your cares, you're home. Lay down your cares, you're home. Lay down your cares, down your cares. Thanks, Lana. So the next challenge after that song was to actually take the first line of an iconic song and use it as the launching point for a new song. And I think you'll be able to guess what the iconic song was that I picked. This one is called Are You Heaven? Oh, thanks, B. I have to remember how to play it though. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. Just the here and now, where time keeps flying by. Would you see things clearer from that point of view? Would it make a difference between me and you? Oh, stop, take a look around and see me. I'm no angel and I never claim to be. You're as tempting as the devil at midnight. I'll succumb if you just hold me tonight. There's no hell below us. Don't ask me how I know. There's enough to worry about. Let's let those nightmares go. I could change your world if you just gave us time. I would be your haven in the storm. You could be mine. You could be mine. So stop, take a look around and see me. I'm no angel and I never claim to be. You're as tempting as the devil at midnight. I'll succumb if you just hold me tonight. Between one breath and the next, you put my will to the test. Are you heaven to me? Is this hell that I see? Yeah. Between one breath and the next, you put my will to the test. Are you heaven to me? Or is this hell? Oh, stop, take a look around and see me. I'm no angel and I never claim to be. You're as tempting as the devil at midnight. I'll succumb if you just hold me tonight. I'll succumb if you just hold me. I'll succumb. Are you heaven to me? Or is this hell? Only you can say. Are you heaven to me? Is this hell? Do tell. Hey, Wendy. I don't really know how to finish the song. It just kind of fades out slowly. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, thanks, Jess. That's lovely. Oh, cool. Thanks, Scott. Yay. I'm glad it's sounding okay. I was trying to sort of work things out with the new microphone, and it just was not working. So that's why it's like purely acoustic for you this evening. What's next? Oh, By Your Side. Now, let me see. Ah, thanks, Wendy. Cool. Maybe I should put the other one in the middle of this because these are kind of similar strumming patterns, but what the hell? I'll do it anyway. Yeah, so this is called By Your Side. My mind keeps catching me out. My thoughts are plagued with doubts, and the only song I hear is a little niggling fear. If you stumble at all, will I be there to stop your fall? Bind your wounds, be the one who cares. Is it too much to ask? Will you put me to that task? Let me be the shoulder that you lean on, the warmest heart in the cold light of day. I know you think that it's too much to be taking, but I'll be the judge of how long I stay by your side. I save a beach in every thought and a wish of every sort. Keep them safe in my heart so that we will never part. You might think me remiss that I never asked you for that kiss 1,000 times, but always stay true. Is it too much to ask? Won't you put me to that task? Let me be the shoulder that you lean on, the warmest heart in the cold light of day. I know you think that it's too much to be taking, but I'll be the judge of how long I stay here by your side. Here by your side. So won't you open the door to the dream that you had before? If I know where first rang, I'll break open that piggy bank. All my thoughts and every wish spilling out in rainbows to fill your dish, slake your thirst for all the world to know. Well, is it too much to ask? Won't you put me to that task? Let me be the shoulder that you lean on, the warmest heart in the cold light of day. I know you think that it's too much to be taking, but I'll be the judge of how long I stay. So let me be the shoulder that you lean on, the warmest heart in the cold light of day. I know you think that it's too much to be taking, but let me be the one you love. Yes, so that was that one. And then the prompt for that was actually a picture of a pink piggy bank. That was what sparked that song. And the next one was actually I was addressing 2 song challenges. So one was through the Little Acorn Songwriting Block group, and one was through a songwriting challenge group that my friend Tim Woods runs. Hey Tim, if you see this, shout out to you. Oh, thanks, Fee. So I got the title of the song and kind of a bit of the concept from Tim's prompt, which was the word hiatus. Hiatus. So yes, so this is Hiatus. Another day of getting red in the face. The decision really wasn't that hard, and all you had to do was choose. How many times have you ended up in this place? No one to blame but yourself, and all you had to do was choose. You had so much to lose, so still you let it go. How many times must you circle back, start again? How many times tries till you change your ways, start again? How many lies do you tell yourself, my friend, before you see the truth? Believe the proof, yeah. Think staying still will solve everything, as if change is a crime, but all you had to do was choose. Closing your eyes to the damage you've done, but indecision still bruises. All you had to do was choose. Pick a direction to move, see where it goes. How many times must you circle back, start again? How many tries till you change your ways, start again? How many lies do you tell yourself, my friend, before you see the truth? Believe the proof, yeah. Not every path leads to a bad place, and what's bad anyway these days? All you had to do was choose. Just on hiatus, taking a break, as if things will return again. But time moves on and so must you. So all you had to do was choose again. How many times must you circle back, start again? How many tries till you change your ways, start again? How many lies till you tell yourself, my friend, before you see the truth? Believe the proof, yeah. How many times must you circle back, start again? How many tries do you change your ways, start again? How many lies do you tell yourself, my friend, before you see the proof? all you had to do was choose. Yeah, hiatus. Now I'm actually going to swap over to my other Barry because it's got a slightly deeper sort of tone, I guess. For this next one. This next one was actually not written for a Little Acorn prompt. It was written for a West Song prompt, actually, which is another songwriting challenge group that I'm in as well. This is how I've been keeping myself semi-sane during lockdowns. This one is called the Delta Lockdown Blues. For those of you who are in lockdown, I know my sister is one of them. This goes out to you. The color of madness in the corner of my eye, the taste of sadness heavy on each and every side. But what else is there to do? I can't be next to you. They say not to worry, deny the vaccine, tell me keeping my distance is just being mean. Babe, I love you true, so this is what I've got to do. You see, the delta is rising. It's flooding across this land. The only way I can keep them safe is to stay away from the touch of your hand. Oh. Shadows under my eyes go from purple to black. All the time in the world, it's just sleep I lack. In my room I will stay till those numbers come back down one day. I had 2 shots, I'll down a few more before the news drags me sobbing to the floor. These walls are closing in, but I will not give in. You see, the delta is rising. It's flooding across this land. And the only way I can keep them safe is to stay away from the touch of your hand. Oh. Jimmy's purple haze is on my mind as I'm searching for another idea to find. All I have is this itching to keep me from howling and raving at the moon. see the delta is rising. It's flooding across this land. And the only way I can keep them safe is to stay away from the touch of your hand. Oh. I'd love you to play guitar on that song too, Scott. That would be awesome. Okay, what have I got next? So I've only got one more of the Little Acorn Songwriters block songs, but I might slip one in that's actually still recent. Like I wrote this one in May. Oh, thanks, Connie. Hey, how you going? Yeah, I'll slip one in that I wrote back in May, which was actually for a Little Acorn Songwriting Challenge outside of Songwriters Block. If I can find it and remember what I called it, which is the next great challenge. I think, did I call it Bring Us Back? Yes, I think I did. So this one I think is actually going to go on the album as well, and I'm hoping that my niece Lucy will actually lend some lovely cello to this song. So it's called Bring Us Back. Oh, I might change instruments, hang on. This is my lovely Barren River baritone, which was made for me by Alan McFarlane. Highly recommend Alan. He makes beautiful, beautiful instruments. Yes. Meet me in a blue world, a cool world of ice and sorrow. Meet me in a red world, a dead world of no tomorrows. I'll bring us back to life. Hey, Richard. I'll bring us back to life. Meet me in a cold world, an old world far from the shouting. Meet me in a giant world, a stormy world, there'll be no doubting. I'll bring us back to life. I'll bring us back to life. If all the planets align, will you fly to be my own? From Mercury to Pluto and all the way back home. Meet me in a dream world, the best world of our own making. Meet me in a green world, the real world with no forsaking. I'll bring us back to life. Ah, bring us back to life. Ah, bring us back to life. Ah, bring us back. Okay, so yeah, Fee, that's what I think too. I think the cello is latent in that one. It's definitely waiting to be springing out and wrapping around people with the warm loveliness. No pressure, Lucy. So that brings me to the last song of this set, I think. Which is the one I wrote last week, and actually added a bridge to it last night. So this one is called Landlocked, and again it's one for all of us in lockdown, really, but also for anyone who is in some way constrained from going somewhere that they'd love to go. So thanks, guys, for actually tuning in and watching. This is the first time I've done this for a long time. I'm very out of practice, as I can tell by the fact that my fingertips are a little bit sore from just this little bit of playing. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this one. I went down to the hardware store on a mission to be free. Bought a bag of sand, a folding chair, and a juvenile palm tree. With the sand in my shoes, I felt I could almost feel the breeze from the distant ocean washing over me. I signed up for an online course, said to be a better me. Tried to focus on the words of all the talking heads I see. With the whispers in my ears, I felt I could hear that far off sea. Waves rushing over land, washing over me. But I'm landlocked, oh I'm landlocked. Aching for salt water, I'm landlocked. I bought another painting to hang upon my wall. Echoes of a golden reef, fish swimming through it all. With the tears in my eyes, I felt I could see them flash and stall, swirling in a current that would wash away us all. But I'm landlocked, oh I'm landlocked. Aching for salt water, I'm landlocked. I close my eyes and I see that white horizon inside me. I take another breath and sigh, wonder when my friends I'll see. I know it won't be someday soon, but one day we'll roam free. With the border in my rear view, I will run to find that breeze, the call of salt water washing over me. But I'm landlocked, oh I'm landlocked. Aching for salt water, I'm landlocked. But now I'm landlocked, still landlocked, waiting for salt water. washing over me. But now I'm landlocked. So there you go, that's the new one, Landlocked. So yeah, those are a whole bunch of new songs. And actually a lot of the songs that are going on the album when we get into the studio are pretty new as well. They've all been written essentially in these strange COVID times. So some of them are a bit different from what you might be used to from me. Maybe some of them not so much. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I might do this again sometime soon to keep myself actually in practice. Because once the lockdown goes out, I'm going into the studio to start recording. So yes, stay tuned for that. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Fee. Thanks, Lana. Thanks, Jess. Thanks, Connie. Thanks, Wendy. Everybody else that actually tunes in and has a look at this at some stage during the next little while. Yeah, hope you're all staying well and safe, and that we see each other again soon. Thanks, Fee. See you all.